I don't think anybody really fully understands the whole docket of what we do on a daily basis. Just yesterday, for example, I helped a kid schedule in a doctor's appointment for her young adult needs. I linked students with outside agencies to work with some outside therapist when it comes to either suicide ideation or something along those lines. I helped a kid fill out a job application just so they can help provide for their family who otherwise can't.
A big part of a school counselor's job is to make children feel safe, whether they're 5 years old or 14 years old. That is our job, is to create that emotional safety piece for them. And as an elementary counselor, I'm able to be in a lot of different classrooms so kids get to know me. I feel like I've been able to really help a lot of different kids in a lot of different ways over the years. But one that comes to mind is a girl that I've worked with in the past 3 years. She's getting ready to move on to middle school next year. She's been through a pretty big transition of having to move into the foster care system, and she's getting ready to be placed into permanent adoption. So it's been a pretty big transition for her, but we've built this relationship where she knows she can come check in with me a couple times a week. I think it's just really been a beautiful thing to be a part of this journey with her.
We kind of work as a connector. We're making sure that we are meeting their needs, whether it be mental health, whether it be career guidance, academic support. But our first responsibility is to build strong relationships with kids. We have 68 school counselors in the district. We have 24 elementary, 16 middle, and 25 high school that serve preschool through 21. The school counselors all have to have a master's degree in school counseling. They have to be certified through the state. It's a 60-plus credit graduate credit program, so it's quite in depth. But the heart of it is the relationship that we have with kids, and that our work is just helping them to see the positives in themselves, to help them grow into the humans we know that they can be, and just walk in sometimes right next to them side by side. We can't own their problems, but we can lift them and help them mature so that they can deal with their problems.
My relationship with the students, so that's really the best part of my job. That's what keeps me coming back day after day. I've met some really remarkable students at this school with honestly unbelievable stories sometimes, and their strength and courage is just really inspirational.
I had a student on my caseload who, comes from a low-income household, a broken family, extremely bright, but also had some really big struggles because of some of the trauma experienced in the years before. The student was very suicidal. I mean, there were multiple phone calls and conversations with mom. There were multiple transports to Mind Springs and things like that to support the student. And I had the luxury of the student returning and speaking to me about 2 months ago, and the student made a comment to me like, "Just so you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you."